Okay. Please close your eyes for a minute, please. Om Sahanavatu Sahano Nuktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvina Vaditamastu Ma Viddushavai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Okay. So, 1.5 months have gone, 6 weeks, 6 Sundays. We did not have any classes, formal classes sitting down here in our ashram. But since you all have been listening to these subjects, I hope you have developed sufficient maturity and you are able to live, not LEAVE, live that understanding every moment of life. All of us have done it. When we are born children, we are fully dependent on our mother. Nature takes care, time passes. You grow out of your mother's womb. After birth, you grow out of mother's lap. No more mother is holding us. But we discover we are always in the womb of the universe. Even that much change doesn't take place in many lives. Some people pass away as children. Some people 10-year-old, 20-year-old. Some people may live up to 90, 100. But still they don't see that at all. But then, one thing is sure, we do not hold on to our mother all the time. Mother becomes a beautiful memory. But you are totally independent. You are not dependent on the mother at any time. She gave you life, sustained you, but then after some time you completely grow out of it. Same thing also, it happened in our school days. Went to our school, went to college, went to universities, not to stay there. The teachers helped us to get a vaster picture of the certain subjects of life. But then you also grew out of it. How many of you visited your school days, colleges, school where you studied, college where you studied? Where are those friends? But you are existing. And you learn how to live your life. Same thing also, once our mother goes away, I mean, it never goes away from our life, but the dependence is not there. We discover that the whole creation, Srishti, the whole universe, is like our mother. Just like we had the umbilical cord with the mother. Mother breathing, we are breathing, mother eating, we are eating. Through mother everything was happening. Even when you came out of the mother's womb, now we are permanently connected to the universal mother. Have you ever thought over it? The space that is all pervasive was holding us in mother's womb. When we came out of it, also holding us. Now we are grown up, still holding us. Become 60, 70, 80, 90, it will continuously hold, even when the body falls away. It will be still held by the space. Now we know, that time we will not be knowing about it. Just think of it. We are connected. Like in the mother's womb, we are fed by the mother. Whatever she was eating, whatever he was breathing, that is how we are alive. Now also, the air. We cannot exist independent of the universe. Have you got that gratitude in life? People forget their own mother. How many people really respect their mother? How many people respect their father? So one thing we have completely forgotten in life is gratitude. Because I have made it, self-made. That is the type of Tamil Timiri arrogance. Unconsciously people develop. This physical body, always sustained in the womb of the mother. The physical universe you take. And then, as you grow up, nobody introduces us to ourselves. We stay with our body. And helplessly, so limited, our limitation is so complete, we don't even remember that we are part of a limitless existence. Just think of it. In the mother's womb, we are a part of the mother. Out of the mother's womb, we are part of the universe. Just see the beauty of her tradition. What a culture. Introduces us to ourselves. It is just not a gross physical universe, because definitely 5 elements, space, air, fire, water, earth, sustain us. Have you really ever thought over it? If you have, you will not be arrogant. Your very sustenance is impossible without the physical universe. And then, when you go to school, college, with mother, father, they introduce us to at least to the elements, space, air, fire, water, earth, not in a totality, but just in a conversation. How many of us think over that I'm breathing from the same trough of the air, which is all pervasive? Same water, same fire, same earth, same space. Are we having an independent connection? My water, my space. Think about it. How many even think in those terms? Because we are so localized. My body, my house, my village, maybe city, maybe the state, maybe the country, that also doesn't exist. And then when we finish our school, college, then what comes up our individuality, I. I'm very educated, rich, poor, helpless, arrogant. That is the time Mother Shruti and a wise person, that is our tradition, a teacher, Tameva Mata Pita Tumeva Bandhuscha Sakha Tameva Vidya Dravinam Tameva Sarvam Mamadeva Deva, Guru. As much we are ungrateful to our parents because you don't remember, that much we are ungrateful to the school teachers because they are 10th standard pass. ABCD they taught me. Now I am PhD. I am the managing director of a company. I own my own private jet. Did you ever tell somebody, all because my mother sustained me? We completely forget. These 6 weeks I was out of this place. Did I go out of maybe this country, but did I walk out of the earth? Even if people who stayed in the moon, in the International Space Station, ISS, they went for a few months, they stayed there for 9 months, stranded. Even then, could you walk out of the universe? Our basic gratitude. Every moment, the person must recognize that by ourselves, our own body cannot sustain itself. If gratitude is one thing gone in life, everything is gone. The other day I met somebody in another place, another country. He was asking me, Swamiji, do you believe in heaven? I said, why are you asking me? I have not gone there. So I can tell you, believe or not believe. Is there or not there, I don't know. Neither people who say they have gone and come back, I don't know whether they have really gone or they are imagining. The hell and all that stuff, I don't know. But one thing we are sure, because of our study, education, especially the Shastras, the tradition, we know that this physical universe itself is the most beautiful. Okay, what is the heaven that they talk about? Stay somewhere, stand somewhere, listen to some music or something somewhere, or simply look at the God. You call it heaven? Space, air, fire, water, earth, jungles, deserts, mountains, animals, birds, childhood, youth, old age. What varieties, infinite varieties. Every moment, pratikshana anyatha bhava drishtanashta svabhava. Every moment it is appearing in infinite glory. Leaving this, you want to go to which heaven and look at whom? That is why what we call as the heavens is here and now. Afterwards it is not there or not there, how does it matter? The God himself must be feeling very sad that you are waiting for a heaven when he has left you in the heaven. Right or wrong? In this heaven, we have created lovely hell for ourselves. All because I don't understand myself. I don't understand my own greatness. Think of, friends, we do not understand our own greatness. Take this. Last night I came back at 3 o'clock, I wrote it down, these points. That's why I'm talking to you. I didn't know what I was going to talk. Are you great because your father is great? Are you great because your mother is great? Are you great because you are inhabitant of a great country? Are you great because your country is financially very stable, very rich? Are you great because you know a friend who has won the Olympic gold medal? Are you great because your friends are on the high post all over the world? That's known as the basking in borrowed glory. You are not great. Are you great because the universe is great? Universe is vast. Inseparable part of the universe. But do you feel great? You feel helpless. That day you shall be great when you discover your greatness. By knowing somebody, you don't become great, which usually you do in life. I know a Prime Minister. Who is a Prime Minister? It's a position. I know the king. Who is the king? Who is the richest man? Who? I know a wise man. That doesn't make you wise. Brahmavit bhavati, brahmabandhu na bhavati. Like the Upanishad, when the father sent the child to the guru, what he says? Go, study, understand yourself, who you are. Brahmavit bhavati. In our dynasty, in our family, Brahmavit, we all are knower of the Brahman. Brahmavit brahmaiva bhavati. One who knows the reality of himself becomes one with that absolute reality. Brahma bandhu na bhavati. Don't be a person, I know a wise man, so what? You know a billionaire, how much money comes to your pocket? Oh Swamiji, I know God. Are you even little bit godly? Arjuna also knew God. Playing with Krishna. How beautiful. That verses are always kill me. Sakheti matva prasabham yuktam. Hey Krishna, hey Yadava, hey Madhaveti. Sakheti matva, considering you as my friend. Whatever way I was addressing you, hey Krishna, Madhava, Ingevada, Idarao, Itigaso, Ingeva, Beneji, it doesn't matter foreign language, any language. Same nonsense. And when aharasayasana bhojaneshu, even when we are eating together, sitting down together, moving together, I might have been, while walking together, I must have fouled you, you might have fallen down. All prahasana, like a prasabham. Prasabham yuktam. In these very, very intimate, friendly moments, what all things I might have done. tat kshamaye, please forgive me. Why? Even though he was playing with God, he did not become God. Knowing God, knowing means what? Intimate. His body, his form, his name is as useless as anybody's name, anybody's form. But the people who are proud that I know that name, I have all information about Krishna's birth, death, this, that, or God's incarnations. You are an informed person, absolutely useless. There is a difference between you are knowing the names of the different types of food and you are a person who has eaten every type of food. There is a difference between you know different names of the different countries and continents and you have visited and seen the vastness of it. It is very much one thing to know what's the millionaire lifestyle. There is a new language I picked up this time. Previously, people are using the language haves and have-nots. You know that, right? Haves and have-nots, meaning people who have, rich. Have-nots means poor. Now this poverty has completely lost its meaning because whole world, everybody is almost rich. Because especially if you go to the other countries, every person has something, a car, a house. You can't call them poor. You cannot call them poor. Only when you go to maybe certain parts of India, Africa, even that is also changing. And most people are now well off. Yes, some people are poor, that will be there always in the world. So they don't say haves and have-nots. The people who have something, people who don't have something. No. People who have is no more rich. People who have is poor. Why? People who have yacht and have riches. You are rich, but if you have got a yacht means that a massive big $500 million private cruise ship. You have got a private jet, then only you are rich. So have yacht and have riches. If you don't have that type of, if you don't have a private plane, in India if you say that, who will understand it? Here nobody has it. Even a few people go, who cares for all that stuff? But when you go to the other countries, you shall see. In airport, there are thousands of planes, but in one corner, hundreds of small planes also. People having their own jet to travel. Go to any lakeside, riverside, hundreds of boats. Hundreds of boats. People love it. They go. Recently, the British royal family, they went, taking the yacht of the Omani king or Saudi king, $500 million only. These are like fairy tales for us. And there, how much they pay for the renting, whoever not, they are renting or not renting, how much they rent? Only $5 million for 5 weeks. Or every day maybe $1 million. There somebody, $1 million means you understand, 6 crore, 10 crore for a day. And some riches, no? Okay, you know such a person, do you become rich? Understand. By being familiar with a God, you are not a God. That Eknath or Ramdev story in Maharashtra, you know that? The father was going somewhere, so they asked I think Namdev, his name is. He sent. So as a child, he was asked, father is going out, so you please feed God every day. The child takes the prasad, goes there and tells the God, you eat, I'm going to play and come back. That is a simple human story. How far true or false, I am not going into it, but the story goes on that. It may be true also. It may be. So you say, I don't believe it. Just forget it. We can come back to same type of example. You can be feeding the top man. You can be playing with the biggest, the most important person, but you will not know about it. Anyway, so he was feeding. And he'll go and play, come back. No, God eats. He'll cry. My father was bringing, you did not. You ate it, now you are not eating it, my mommy will hit me. Cry. The story goes. God appears, takes it, eats the whole thing and goes away. He takes the pot and goes. Mommy asks, what happened? Food. He ate. He ate. Mommy was shocked. But then he didn't want to challenge the child. The child is not going to tell the lies. Even then, you are so friendly and was very proud for that also. So when there was they call it Gora Kumhar, the pot maker, one who was trying to say who is wise, who is otherwise. A conference of sadhus, and he took a stick and hitting, Pakka, Kacha. This is well done, this fellow is still not done, Kacha, raw. Because he is a pot maker, no? So when after baking the pot, when you ting, solid sound, Pakka. Mud pot, Kacha. So he was doing like that. And when he touched this boy, he said, Kacha. He flared up. Me, raw, immature, God's friend, I play with him. Kacha, raw, immature. He runs back to God. How can you say that? I am playing with you. And this fellow says, I am Kacha. You go and learn from somebody, as the story goes. And he sends you to somebody. When he goes there, that person sleeping inside a temple, Shivalinga is there. This fellow putting his leg towards the Shivalinga and sleeping. He is a devotee. How can you put a leg towards God? Then he said, son, I am so old, I can't put it. You lift my leg and put that direction where there is no God. Wherever he put his leg, one Shivalinga comes up. This person doesn't understand what is going on. And he comes back and he says, what is this? He says, those are the people who shall teach you. And he goes to another teacher, sends him to another teacher. And the teacher was feeding poor people. So as he was serving the chapati, bread, one dog comes and takes the chapati and runs away. He runs after the dog. Oh God, please take some ghee. The chapati is dry. Listen carefully. Feel it. These are God-intoxicated people. In a sense, a person who sees everything is same all over. He runs after it. What? Don't take this chapati, take it. How do you treat your animal? Break his leg, right? Have you not seen people? Breaking the leg of an animal is horrible, forget it. The same people, they break the legs of human beings. Oh, I don't hurt anybody physically. Orally, you kill hundreds of people. You will never understand. With your word you can kill. With your look you can kill. With your speeches you can kill. With your commentary you can kill. Educated people do not wound others with lathi, with sticks and guns and the bombs. They kill each other with words. Sense of respect and disrespect. Disrespecting, you think you are very respectful. Ignoring, you think you are very important. Namdev learned it in a heavy way. He goes and complains to God. This fellow runs after the dog and says, God, take some ghee. And here is a person putting the leg towards the Shivalinga and he says, what is this? Wherever he goes, the Shivalinga comes up. That is what he should learn. Knowing a God also, you don't become God. Intimately friendship. I know the wise man. Oh, yes. That is why everybody's competition in the recognition, competition in the information. I know the Prime Minister, I know President. I know the President of the most powerful country of the world. The most powerful country of the world, the President also, he will be very proud as to what all he knows, to whom all he knows, right? There is a competition. Whom you know, that is known as name dropping. Or if by chance somebody says, I know the person, he is an idiot. That means to whom you know he is stupid, whom I know they are only great. The average person literally lives inside this mud, never understands his own greatness. Understand, friends, your greatness will be real greatness when you discover you are great. Country is great, but are you great? My culture is great, but are you great? My Guru is great, are you great? My God is great, are you great? No, since I know God, He should protect me. He doesn't need to protect you because He has given you an existence which is ever protected. My Guru should bless me. No Guru can bless you unless you make yourself available. Your mother feeds you good food, but you go and smoke. You go and drink. You take drugs. Mother cries. God is not around to cry for you because He has infinite times. In infinite time, you may change. If you don't change, you suffer. Don't say God is not kind. You are misusing the kindness of a person. Until you discover the greatness, you shall never be great. But Bhagavan says, Aham Atma, Gudakesha, Sarva Bhutasa Asthita. Hey Arjuna, I am the self in all the beings. Now if you do not understand that self, that you is the divine, the God, infinity, absolute, what can he do? No human individual has been, understand clearly, no human individual has been created anywhere less than the infinity. You are always infinity. You have a body which is finite. You have a body which is limited. Limitless content of yours can never be denied. Like the space content of any object can never be taken away. It's a bottle, small space. It's a house, big space. It's a palace, bigger space. It's a mountain space. It's a Brahmanda, universal space. It's a galaxy, galactic space. It's a micro space. Space can never leave you. As even outside in the world, outside, so also Chetana, consciousness. We compete with the relative informations. How much land I own, this much of ocean I own, I have gone to moon, sun and all that stuff. You are traveling in a place, space. Listen, you are traveling from a place to place. Can you travel to space? From a place to place you travel. From Madras to Madurai. From Madurai to Sri Lanka. From Sri Lanka to Australia. From Australia to North South Pole. You have traveled many places. The space is same. Just because you have traveled, if you feel smart or great, you are an idiot. I am telling? No. And nowadays I have no words of my own. Always it was like that. Whatever comes to head, it is already somewhere in the Upanishads. Nachiketas, Yamaraj tells to Nachiketas, no. Yadevaiha tadamutra, yadamutra tadanyuha, mrityosho mrityumapnoti, yahiya naneva pashyati. Hey Nachiketas, yadevaiha, whatever is here, tad amutra, that is also is there. Whatever is here, where you are, the same thing is there wherever you go. Yadevaiha tad amutra. Yad amutra, whatever is there, the same thing is here. No, I want to see a new country, I want to see a new continent, I want to go to a new star. I want to go to a new God, right? New God. Male God, female God, baby God, tree God, monkey God. Huh? You divide God also. Ishvara. Ishavashyamidam sarva. Forgotten. This is the my God. Whatever is here is there. How? Five elemental universe. Arrangements are different. Certain things, maybe I'll show you some photos. Beautiful places. But therefore, people who are living there are beautiful. Lovely mountains. The people are as rotten as the I should not say, stone is not rotten, stone is beautiful. But they are as insensitive as the stone. Stone is not sensitive or insensitive. Stone is beautiful. Innocence. But you are like a stone, nothing touches you. Can you say nothing touches you? No, no. Ingratitude touches you. Ungrateful, timere, arrogance, pride, that touches. Think of it, friends. Whatever is here is there. Hey Nachiketas, whatever is here there, the five elements are there, same five elements everywhere. Mrityosha mrityumapnoti, he shall travel from death to death. He shall travel from death to death, not life to life, not bliss to bliss. Yananeva pashyati, one who sees nana. Nana means many differences. And that also, nana eva pashyati. If he sees as though many different also, this fellow is useless. Because in reality, there is nothing called many and varied. Many and varied is not the reality. Avibhaktam cha bhuteshu vibhaktam iva cha sthitam. Wow, what Bhagavan says Gita. Avibhaktam cha bhuteshu. Hey Arjuna, bhuteshu avibhaktam. In and through all the beings, this reality undivided. Vibhaktam iva cha sthitam, existing as though divided. So one who sees the divisions are real, travels from death to death. Why? One experience comes to an end, another experience begins. What you experience begins and ends. Your experiencing, being conscious, aware, never ends. That is why Brahmagyan, once you have yadgatvana nivartante, going where you never return. Yadgatvana aparam genyam, knowing which there is nothing further remains to be known. Yallabdhvana aparam lavam, gaining which there is nothing further to be gained. Adana wisdom. Knowing a wise man, you don't get anything. And who is wise? Whoever comforts me, whatever nonsense I do, if the fellow says you are wonderful, wise man. Why? He knows me, nobody understands me. Oh really? Do you understand yourself? No. I want to be understood by others. I don't want to understand myself. How stupid life can be. I should be accepted by others, but I will not accept anybody. How? How? That little point, Oh, I belong to a Sanatana Dharma, great culture. Sanatana Dharma is great. Are you great? No. Belonging to a great, rich country, you don't become rich. In America, just fresh, whether fresh or 30 years back or 300 years after, you go on the road, you see in India only beggar, there are people standing there. Give me only food, work. Standing on the roadside with a write-up holding. When you see poor people in poor country, you get used to it. In rich country, you see a poor man, it kills you. That is why people try to see fault in the great people, because then they can kill him, no? Suppose somebody tells you, oh, that man is very nice. He is nice, but he smokes, you know. You know about his smoking. Other people know about his greatness. But you want to kill that thing just by telling he's smoking. Okay, he's smoking. How does it matter? How does it make you big? And he's not smoking. How does it make you small? Focus on yourself. To be great, you must discover a dimension which is great. And what is the dimension? Iha cheda vedit atha satyam asti. Nachediha vedit mahati vinasti. One language of the Upanishads, unbeatable. Friends, I hope you have heard enough. You must have talked also enough. You must live for a moment. And once you can see that, you can never escape this. You cannot remember history, geography, chemistry, mathematics, this book, this chanting, that chanting, this Tirukural, Tirumandiram, or the Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad. You cannot remember the verses. You cannot. You cannot forget the self, the truth. Read Tirumandiram, Tiruvachakam, or whatever it is, all that. Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, any book anywhere in any tradition. You cannot remember books. You don't remember the face of the person who helped you, but you remember the gratitude. You do not remember the face of the person who fed you, but you remember the hungerlessness you enjoyed. Understand? See that. To be great, I must be an inseparable part of the greatness. Not by knowing a great man, or owning a great diamond, owning a great car or a yacht or a plane, or being known to somebody who is very famous. And the moment somebody says he's notorious, you give up the fellow. Because your greatness depends on being friendly with a person who is great. So the moment somebody says he's stupid, you drop him. Why? You never held on to him. You held on to your image. That if I know that person, if I tell I know that person, people will say, I'm great. Now that he is no more great, I don't know him. When did you know him? That's not your inherent greatness. That is why people always try to have a photograph. Why? President, Governor, Prime Minister, UNO, politicians, socially great people, financially big man. Why do you want to be photographed with everybody? Don't think I'm small, I am with these people. If you are getting greatness because being photographed with him, tomorrow suppose he is caught for a enforcement directorate, he looted some millions from somebody, then you will say, oh, I don't know him. You had put that photo in your room, now how come you don't know him? People give up the God's photo, they convert, no? Hindu gods, Christian gods, Muslim gods. It doesn't matter. You forget God is not a religious guy. God has no religion. God has no faith. Ishvara means what? Ishavashyam idam sarvam. Yatkincha jagatyam jagat. In this universe, whatever little thing here and there, everything is Ishvara Swarupa. Sarvatah panipadam tat, sarvatokshi shiromukham, sarvatah shrutimaloki, sarvam avritya tishtati. Sarvatah panipadam, his legs and hands everywhere, his eyes and ears everywhere. Sarvam avritya tishtati, having pervaded, is existing. Understand? He is not existing, pervading everybody. That's something which is pervading everything, in and through everything, at all times, all places, all conditions. You want to give it a name, name it Ishvara. No, I want to say God, fine. I want to say Alpha, fine. Any name is fine. Nameless will not feel offended or feel limited. That is why the beauty and the fragrance and of this wisdom is many names for the nameless. So the Shruti, the scripture is what? Celebrating the names of the nameless. Every name is beautiful. When you really love somebody, hey rascal, come here, and he runs. You are calling him rascal, but he runs. Hey stupid, come here, he runs. Wise man, you know he's sarcastic, he's laughing at you. You don't respond. Krishna went to Vidura's house for a shagvat, for the greens and the rice. Kirai. Duryodhana invited Vanda. Why? Because Duryodhana will say, I invited Krishna. I fed him. He wouldn't have got all these things, royal thing. Vidura doesn't want to shine in Krishna's glory. He knows Krishna is always here, within. So names are given to celebrate the nameless. Ask yourself, are you holding on to a name? The forms are there, celebrating the formless expanse. Ishvara. Call it a name. Nirguna Brahma. Sarva Gunatita, Lokatita, Sarvatita, Samatmika. O Mother, Vah. Sarva Gunatita, you are beyond all the gunas. Lokatita, all fields of experiences. Sarvatita, how much can I describe? Whatever you say is beyond everything. Yet, Samatmika, she is in and through everything same. Oh, you call only Devi, Mummy only? No. Ya Antar Bahijata Sarvam Vyapya Narayana Sthita. Pervading within and without. Who is existing? You want to call him? Narayana. Oh, only Narayana? No. Shiva, Sahari, Shendra, Svakshara, Paramaswarat. Call it Shiva, call it Indra, call it Vishnu, call it Brahma, call it Akshara, call it Swarat, which is shining his own glory, is all same. Call it Mother, fine. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Sarva Rupena Santita. One who is existing in all forms as all forms. Nobody or nothing stands apart. That which is there existing at all times. Past, present, future. All places, here, there, everywhere. All conditions, dawn and dusk. Childhood, youth, old age. That oneness in and through everything. So when you know that greatness, you are also great. You can't escape. Even when you don't know also, you are great. That is why teacher's job is the easiest job. I don't have to make you great. You are already great. My teacher doesn't make me great. Helps us to discover the greatness. Even Krishna, Arjuna, see that Aham Atma Sarvabhuta Sahasthita, I am the same in all the beings. Atma Darshanam, Isha Darshanam. Knowing oneself is of seeing the God, oneness. How much to talk, sir? See that. So real greatness doesn't come from being intimate with somebody. All the wives of Krishna were very proud. And Krishna tested them it out. Her headache, if you can give me the dust from the devotee's feet, I will be cured. They started searching for the dust. Why? They are not devotees. They are not a part of Ishvara. They didn't feel his headache. If he is having headache, I am also having headache. Gopis felt that. Bhakti has beauty, and the bhakti without jnanam also would be slavery. People show devotion, but they cut your root. Think of it. You praise somebody in front of him, backside, ask yourself, what you have talked behind the person is you. What you talked in front of him is he. Understand? Whereas this wisdom, what all you talk behind him is the truth, absolute. He doesn't know about it. But it becomes easiest thing to know, teach. Why? Because please, you are not great because I say so or book says so. Because you are great, book says so. Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi, you are that, I am the Brahman, the truth. Not because book says so. Because you are that, book reveals it. And you can't believe it because you think you are a body. You don't believe it. But you feel like believing it. Why? Because everybody talking, I am a rascal, at least this book says I am good, no? That is not. That which is everywhere is here. To touch the universe, what should you touch? To touch the earth, where should I touch? To touch Ishvara, where should I touch? I don't have to touch it. Feelings can't be touched. It is you. So, close your eyes, friends. The teaching is just celebrating the names of the nameless. Don't get proud of information. I have finished this book, I am finishing that book. Ishvara, I know this grammar, I know these complexities, informations. No. As the Upanishad will say, Tadeva brahmatvam vidhi, na idam yad idam iti upasate. Tad brahmatvam iti vidhi. In Upanishads, Kena Upanishad, the teacher says, know that Brahman to be yourself, that way which you know everything. Na idam, yad idam iti upasate. Whatever you are objectifying as a this, that, no. If you are holding on to a word, that is not the truth. If you are holding on to a feeling, that is not the truth. You can't know the truth without being it. Can you be silent without being silence? That's simple. To say, I am silent, you have to be the silence. Silent is a condition. Being silent. You will be disturbed. Silence cannot be disturbed. Abstract. Noun cannot be qualified by an adjective, visheshana. So nobody escapes greatness. You are not the only one great. Immortality has touched everything. Who you are, immortal. What you have, touched by mortality. Yet, listen carefully, what you have, your money, your house, your body, your car, touched by mortality, where time consumes it. But what you have, those things do not feel that they are mortal. Ah, how beautiful. Your body is mortal, but body doesn't feel the mortality. You feel the mortality because you say you are the body. You are immortal, but you are not aware of it. Therefore you feel as immortal. Whereas immortality is inherent in and through everything. Mortality is a timely engagement, is engagement in time. Immortality, timeless. So real greatness is not how many places you have visited, how many people you know, how many books you have studied, how many cars you have got, or how many people you have disrespected, how many people you have neglected, how many people you have gossiped about. That's not greatness. Greatness is to see and be that one thing which is in and through everything. If something can stand apart, understand. If something can be divided, it is not great, it is not infinity. If you standing apart from the greatness, standing apart from God, you can't be God. Standing apart from the all-pervasive, you can't be all-pervasive. Helplessly, you have to give yourself up. Limitations. In fact, even the limitation doesn't belong to you. Limitation belongs to limitation. Who you are is limitless. Amazing. You don't have to do anything to be who you are. But in order to have something, you have to do it. You have to struggle for it. In order to be it, what should you do? The sound begins, sound ends. Silence rules. Limitations begin, limitations end. Limitlessness continues. That's why Bhagavan says, Samoham sarvabhuteshu. Hey Arjuna, I am the same in all the beings. Name dveshya asti, name priyosti. There is nobody dveshya to whom I hate, nobody priya to whom I like. People feel hated, people feel liked. The wise person has no feeling of hitting somebody or loving somebody. God doesn't differentiate. If he differentiates, he will be no more God, because he can't say something is not me. The ignorant man shall say, he is not somebody. In wisdom, there is place for ignorance. Ignorance has no place in wisdom. See these things, friends, and grow up, be like it. You get out of your mommy, you don't forget her. You grow up, you go into the world, universe, you can't escape. You can never escape. Nor can you escape the greatness, consciousness. Everything at all levels reflect the same glory. Call it a mother, call it universal mother, call it yourself, call it Ishvara, call it anything you like. Many, many names, infinite names celebrating the nameless, who you are. So be the nameless, live with the names. As we have seen, be the Shiva, live with the Shiva. Be the changeless, live with the changes. Same respect, love, gratitude for everything and everybody in life. Thank you.